I've made up my mind. I'm going to end it with Victoria.
I made my mind up. I made up my mind. I've made my mind. I made up. I made up. I've made up my mind. I am going to end with Victoria. I'm going to end it with Victoria. I'm going to end it with Victoria. I've made up my mind. I've made up mind. Made up my mind. I've made my I've made up. I've made up. I've made up. I made up my mind. I made up my mind. I've made up. I made up.
Well, my firm bought out. I'm in good hands. You found me a match?
Kids, something you might not know about your Uncle Marshall is that he's always been good at games.
Guys, something you might not know about your Uncle Marshall. Something you might not know about your Uncle Marshall is that he's always been good at games. Guys, something you might not know. Something you might not know about your Uncle Marshall is that he's always been good at games.
I'm in good hands.
There she is, your soulmate. That'll be $500.
Hey, the last time I did this, a girl turned out to be engaged.
The last time I did, the girl turned out to be engaged.
I'm guessing you haven't always had this rule.
I'm guessing you haven't always this rule. I'm guessing you haven't always had this rule.
There she is, your soulmate. That'll be $500.
Hey,
She's not engaged. She's your soulmate. Just read the file.
And the only person I wanted to see at the end of it was you.
The only one person. The only person I want to see. I wanted to see. The only person I wanted to see at the end of the at the end of day. At the end of it. The only person I wanted to see at the end of it was you. The only person I wanted to see at the end of it was you. And the only person I wanted to see at the end of it was you.
She's not engaged. So I read the file, and by God, this woman was perfect. So I read the file. She liked dogs. She spent her summers in North Carolina. She played bass guitar. She did the Times crossword. She played tennis. She liked dogs.
all right, fine. Set it up. You wanted to see me, so I guess that means we're talking again.